Tonight, a former ASU athlete is hit and killed by a man who was high on fentanyl and on his way to buy more. That's according to Phoenix police, who say that suspect is now facing multiple charges.
Tonight, 12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with that victim's family and her coach. And Chase, they're just devastated with how all of this happened.
Caribe, absolutely. Hannah Henry was 26 years old, a former triathlete for Arizona State University, winning back-to-back national titles. She was actually training for a marathon when her life ended.
A lovely person that's going to leave a massive void for so many.
Hannah Henry, a triathlete for Arizona State University, is someone every coach wants on their team.
Just strength of character, would stand up for anyone on her team and any friend, and I know for her family, but it doesn't get much better than Hannah.
Her coach, Cliff English, says she became a Sun Devil in 2017, quickly cementing her legacy.
Did back-to-back wins as an athlete, which has never been done and hasn't been done since Hannah did that in women's triathlon in the NCAA.
She graduated summa cum laude in 2021. Her work ethic, dedication, and love of the sport, an inspiration.
You need those strong characters that lead by example to set that tone and set that culture for the team. And I was just incredibly fortunate to have someone like Hannah on there leading that team.
An inspiration to her team and to Holly and Heidi, her sisters.
Someone for both of us to look up to, because she was so ambitious, so driven, had such big goals, and when she set goals, she accomplished them.
Reminiscing about their adventures to New York, bike riding in Maui, and so much more.
She was just such a good friend to both of us and caring.
Then on February 8th, tragedy struck. Holly says she was in town visiting Hannah, who was training for the Boston Marathon, saying her sister was on a bike ride when she was hit by a car and killed. The suspect took off. Security camera footage of the incident led police to the driver they identified as 46-year-old Eric Hodge, who reportedly told police he was high on fentanyl and was driving to buy more when he fell asleep behind the wheel.
Disgusting that someone would ever do that, knowing that what they've done, that they're high on drugs and get into a vehicle that has the power to take someone's life.
Hodge told the same story to the judge during his initial appearance, saying he's not a violent person and didn't mean to hurt anyone.
I'm so heartbroken that I would trade my life for hers in a second if I could.
A statement both sisters have seen.
It doesn't help anything. Nothing he can say is going to help anything.
As they remember the life Hannah lived, dreaming of what her future would look like, knowing Hannah had the drive to accomplish so much more.
She was such an incredible person. She was such a big part of our family. We loved her so much.
Hodge was given a $750,000 cash-only bond. Coach Cliff told me ASU is looking into possible scholarships named after Hannah, so her legacy will live on. We're live in the studio. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
So sad. All right, Chase, thanks.